Hi everyone, and welcome to Spirit Speaks Oracle Readings. My name is Tessa, and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. I'm going to be doing a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the entire month of November, which looks to be an exciting month in my opinion, as we have several planets that are moving into Sagittarius. So this is going to encourage you to explore and have new experiences, which I think life is full of adventures, and I enjoy that. The first card deck that I'm going to use for you is my Ask Your Guides Oracle deck. We will see what messages your spirit guides are bringing to you for this month. So your spirit teachers are coming through with a message for you around boredom, okay? Your spirit teachers. This looks like them must be offering you love here. I see this. It looks like a wolf pack in the stars here. These must be your spiritual teachers, your guides. So look to the heavens, look to the stars and the constellations for this month. And I'm sure you will see definite signs coming your way. The number 4 is on the bottom of this card, which could be an angel number that you could check into to further clarify the message. 4 is usually about stability and security in numerology and building strong foundations. So the key words around this card are tedium, disappointment, emptiness, and frustration. It says life is relatively stable and calm now. And yes, you've achieved a certain degree of predictability and comfort on a day-to-day basis. However, something is lacking in the way of fulfillment. Your spirit teachers gather in response to this emptiness. They gently remind you that there's more to your life than you're presently expressing, and are calling on you to remember your soul commitments of purpose and contribution to your fellow human beings. They confirm what you already know in your heart. Focusing on your interests alone will not fill your void. Trust these beautiful guides as they lovingly urge you to open your heart and share your time and gifts with others. They wisely counsel you that the restlessness, emptiness, and boredom you feel isn't the result of something missing from your life or something you've yet to attain, but rather is the reaction to unexpressed talent, creativity, and love in your heart. Things your soul loves to give, longs to give. Your spirit teachers invite you to take advantage of your present peace and certainty and use your good fortune to involve yourself with those who are still struggling. For example, take a friend to lunch, help an elderly neighbor, volunteer at a literacy support organization, or spend more time with lonely relatives. Your spirit teachers' message is give more and your emptiness will subside. Okay, Virgo, so it's the month of November. It's the time of Thanksgiving if you're here in America, which is all about giving. And your spirit teachers are telling you that only thinking about your needs and your desires, that's not going to fill you, that's not fulfill you, and that's not going to sustain you. You will find more joy and more happiness by giving to others, okay? You're at a good spot in your life is what it sounds like. You have a lot that you could offer, that you could give. Could be as simple as calling your lonely relatives, okay? Ones that you haven't spoken to in a while, even if you're not getting together with them for the Thanksgiving holiday. Wherever you live, take a friend out to lunch or help an elderly neighbor, volunteer at a library or something that you're passionate about. But the more you give, the more you will truly receive. And the second card deck that I'm going to use for you today is actually my tarot deck. And I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Virgo, to see what messages come through for this month. Okay. Okay, Virgo. So you got some interesting cards for this month of November. The first card that I pulled for you is the Lover's card, okay? So this is always great to see. This is the archangel here blessing you with perhaps a new relationship in your life, or maybe just stronger bonds and deeper connection within your current relationship. Could be a friendship or a partnership even. This could actually be your connection with your higher self as well, okay? So, but something wonderful is blooming and blossoming for you. Lots of, you're being showered with a lot of love this month of November. We have the energy of the sun behind the angel here. And then this is gonna, the two people are nude, okay? This is gonna bring you back to your authentic self. Bring you back to your core values, okay? Maybe that's the spiritual teachers coming through, trying to help you feel fulfilled, okay? And by encouraging you to give to others. So this could be that connection for you, Virgo. Make sure that it's very loving and it's coming from the heart. The second card that I pulled for you is the Hierophant card, all right? So this is going to be your spiritual connection, all right? The Hierophant is kind of acts in a sense like the Pope or some type of religious leader. You are called to be a leader this month, Virgo, okay? Keep your connection with the divine strong. You will have people, these monks are looking up to the Hierophant here. You will have people looking up to you, Virgo, and following your guidance, okay? Because you do have that spiritual connection in your life. And then the third card that I pulled for you, though, is the Devil card, all right? So despite your spiritual connection, you still have some things that are tripping you up, so to speak, like some hang-ups. These could be addictions, could be, food addictions even. It could be salt, sugar, caffeine. It doesn't have to be that. It could be fears, worries, doubts that you have. I mean, you're gonna have a very blessed month. You've got a lot of love coming in. You've got an archangel at your back here, and you have your strong connection to the divine already, and you have an entire wolf pack here as your spirit teachers trying to guide you and help you along, okay? So don't give any type of attention to any fears or any doubts or any worries this month, okay? You see that those are actually the two people from the Lovers card here, but they are chained up, okay? They don't have the freedom. That is definitely not an archangel there in the background. That's the devil. And they, even though they are exposed in this particular card, this one is the authentic, the raw, the naked power of love coming forward for you this month, okay? So don't let any obstacles or any setbacks get in your way. And the last card deck that I'm going to use for you is my Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Well, you will see what animal guide would like to assist you during this month. Okay. So the Koala Spirit is coming forward with a message. It says, Spirit has a plan, okay? The Koala Spirit. That's a pretty card. This adorable koala looks very peaceful sitting in that tree, right? Just looks very relaxed, very at ease, because Spirit has a plan. Not worried about anything. The number 35 is at the top of this card, which could be an angel number that you could check into for further clarification. From the Koala Spirit. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need, and that Spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly, with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. Okay? Spirit wants you to help, or Spirit wants to help you discover joy, happiness, and contentment. Okay? Again, your spirit teachers are coming through with a message around boredom in your life and tedium, and that by giving back to others, you will find that contentment. You will feel fulfilled. This adorable little koala is taking his sweet time, relaxing, not rushing. Koala Spirit is telling you that life is not a race, it's not a competition. Slow down and trust that Spirit has a plan for you, okay? Everything will come forward for you in divine timing. I most definitely have a lot of experience with divine timing. I always want things, right now or right away. And sometimes that could take weeks, could take months even. But as long as you trust and have faith, your dreams and desires will come to pass. I did pull this card in reverse, so I will read the protection message for you as well. It says, are you feeling uneasy and mistrustful of the world? Have you been hiding in a safe spot, afraid to venture out because you're convinced that life and other people will disappoint you? Koala Spirit has appeared to let you know that your faith is misplaced. The present safety you seek is already passing away because all things are temporary and outer conditions are always changing. Find your safety by placing your faith and trust in Spirit, who will grow the abundance that is already yours. It says, perhaps you are acting slowly and overly cautiously because you lack faith that there is more for you out there than what you know. You may have boxed yourself into a safe place that has nothing else to give you and become so familiar with it that you have forgotten to explore. Are you feeling pessimistic and convinced there is nothing more out there for you? Koala Spirit reminds you that self-care is meant to replenish you so that you can venture out again in faith, trusting that there is no limit to the joy Spirit wants you to experience. Be good to yourself and reconnect with Spirit to reclaim your faith in things yet unseen. Okay? So I understand that this is it's a trust issue for sure, okay? In the things, the unknown, the things not seen yet. You might have some goals and objectives you've been working on, creative projects, dreams and desires and things like that. And maybe you haven't seen the end result of that yet. Maybe you haven't been able to reap your harvest, so to speak, just yet because it's not quite ripe. So patience is definitely called for right now with the Koala Spirit. Be patient and trust and have faith. I trust and I have faith that my YouTube channel is helping people all around the world, and I'd love to be able to help connect millions of people all around the world. Have I seen that yet? No. But I have faith that it will happen, okay? And as long as you keep your faith strong, okay, keep your connection with the divine strong, trust, know that everything is working out for your highest good and in divine timing. You're going to be okay, all right? You've got a lot of love coming your way this month of November. Don't get hung up on any obstacles that come your way. Don't let those fears and those doubts and those worries impact your present moment, okay? I saw a quote the other day that said, worry takes away the peace of today and it won't relieve your problems of the future, or something like that. And I thought that was so true. I was like, you know what? Worrying is not going to solve anything. It just, in the present moment, it just eats away at you and puts you in this funk and puts you in this awful low spot. So you've got to try your best to remain calm, maybe do some meditation and grounding exercises. Journaling is really great. I love to get things off of my chest, to get anything off my mind by journaling and writing it down and going back and reflecting on whatever issues I need to address later on. So I'm excited for you, Virgo. It looks like you're going to have a pretty nice month full of love coming your way. I'm looking forward to the Lover's card coming forth in your life, okay? Whether this is your connection to the divine strengthening here, or the love that you're giving out to others, remember to just go slowly, trust that Spirit has a plan for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to be your new YouTube friend, and I'd love to grow the spiritual community as large as I can get it. Make sure to check your sun, moon, and rising signs as well, because they will give you an even bigger picture of what you can expect for this month of November. Take care of yourselves out there, and I will see you later.